Alright, here we go for episode 8. So the crusade is done, and still not sure if we got points for that. Seems kind of weird that all of a sudden that achievement is no longer there. So I don't know if I got the points and I was at 20 before that, and then securing that got me to 23 or whatever the case is, but for now we'll keep on going, and by 12:04 I'm going to keep an eye and see if any of the, what do you call it, if any of the objectives change. So now that we're here, gotta break these forces up because, let's see, we have a couple good generals in this area. This guy is head of the county. Gonna break these armies up into smaller ones and get some of our good generals. As the leaders, we still got our prince and our king down here, who are going to be some of our stronger guys. And it's time to start positioning ourselves for... Gee, these guys are... I wonder if... Wish I could combine these guys. But it's time to start gathering ourselves together for the fight against Turks. So let's see. Another strong general. Just gonna divvy these guys up so I have a decent balance of unit types in each of these stacks. And then our loose guys we'll just put all together. Can fit. Get a 3-star general. Some old crusader units. And these guys will stick together. Check on construction. Actually, we've got an agent here who could be put to use. So I'll just keep in mind that he's in Sinai. Check taxes on all these places, yep. And public order is pretty good in these places, so let's send these gentlemen up to Aragon. Make sure we keep that more fortified than before. We saw the Italians had pushed themselves in, and I cannot remember seeing recently who the strongest faction is. I'm assuming it's still the French and that they're holding down okay, but it is time to start figuring that out so I know if I need to start distributing other guys and getting ready for combat over there. I'm only at war with the Italians for now and none of the other Catholic factions, so I can't imagine there will be any kind of big fights over there, but something to keep an eye on. So we'll send some more ships down this way. Actually, we'll keep 4 here, and then expand down the coast of Africa. And let's see, public order in some of these places. So this is going up so we can move some of these fellas on. Gonna start amassing guys over in Tripoli. Now who is this guy? Why is... He's the Duke of Egypt, so he's supposed to be here. I bet this is a guy from Duke of Cordoba. Okay, I did not mean to move him. Must have grabbed him by accident. So he'll be there eventually. I'll send these guys in turn. 44. These guys over as well. See, this place is pretty good, and we'll take healthy troops out of here and put them in this stack. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Alright, there we go. So, again, diplomacy. The Turks do not have any allies outside of the Italians and the Sicilians. So what that means is that the Sicilians, I believe, own this and maybe this. So as soon as I go to war with them, I'm gonna have to keep an eye on my naval areas, the seas. So can I move this whole squad out? Still maintain public order, yes. Quick check here. Okay, so Navarre is 99%. I believe that's the only one that is a little bit low. Yep. So I'll keep an eye on the seas as I go to war with the Turks. I'm still going to mass up some more troops before I attack. Let's check out their troop quality. A lot of cavalry archers, so spear units is going to be my best option right now. Probably spear units and my own foot archers. And that should be good for this turn. Alright, here's one of my agents. Jeez, that's a lot of construction. Tearing that down, okay. Mostly good. Traits that we gain there. Now, what is this guy? Is he a bishop or is it a priest? Let's see if we can get him with our 50% chance. We'll try it. Oh boy, that's not good. 88 and 97. So why? What is going on that these are all... It seems like everything is going down gradually. I cannot tell what that's for. Does it have to do with loyalty? Definitely not. Well, all I can do for now is just keep recruiting. How do I get spies? I feel like there's a building I need to get this. I thought there was a spy unit. Maybe it is emissary and assassin, and it stops there, but it's something I want to figure out. So I can get... See, this is interesting. I can get these guys, but I feel like some of the other types of units that are... Faction and or region specific I can't get. I'm not sure where I can get Turcopolis here. But I'll start training some just to mix up my unit roster. And public order is good about everywhere else. I wonder if this has to do with how far away my king is. Either way, I got some construction to do, so we'll go for Knights of Santiago here. So that's probably, what would that take? Sure would need a church. Portugal's caravels, so we got the best port right now. Go for a chapter house. Cordoba is nothing special, so loyalty's not good there. See where I can move guys out of. Leave them there for now. Go for a church here. And border forts. Alright, construction's all set. Says the value drops. You know what? I wonder. I am starting to think that this might have to do with. I'm actually starting to think that this might have to do with a trigger around the renewal of old factions. Because I want to say that these are some of the main provinces of what used to be Spain and the Almohads. So I wonder if they have some regions programmed to decrease in loyalty to try to spur a rebellion that would renew those factions. Because I know you can have uprisings that bring back eliminated factions. That would actually make sense. So I need to start building armies over here and make sure I'm keeping big defensive forces on the Iberian Peninsula and not just sending everybody over to the Middle East. Still the same objectives for now. And what's our income look like? Not great for how much territory we have. And we just queued up a lot of construction, so let's end this turn and see where we're at. Okay. Not too surprised there. Alright, and the bank is starting to go down, so it is time to start building some economic structures here and there and not solely focusing on recruitment. I've been getting away with that pretty freely for a while. How do I break this down? Egypt, so a lot of farming income, okay. Sinai, basically no farming income, so for public order so we can keep guys on the move. Let's queue some stuff up. All right. Public order is set everywhere. It seems like it just jumped back up. And I must have missed an event that occurred last turn, because I just can't imagine how it would change so suddenly. There must have been an event last turn that might have affected that. Alright, they're starting to build up their navy. Some of these provinces, so that I need to keep an eye on. Right. Keep on sending these bishops over to the front lines. Alright, that's good enough. Especially into Antioch. So maybe my theory about the factions coming back is not warranted, but we'll see how that changes over time. If that continues to happen, it's gonna raise my suspicions about that a bit. Alright, so it's time to go to war with the Turks. Double check diplomacy. They're not at war with the Byzantines anymore. So they are going to be able to focus everything on us. The Italians are busy with the French, so they probably won't be too much of a trouble for us, and the Sicilians are also at war with the French. Can I move it? Nope. Alright, let's see, who do we want to send? Can I move troops out of here? Let's leave a couple of tattered units behind. In general. Okay, good enough. And can we move out of Palestine? Yep. Can we move out of Tripoli? Yes, okay. I'm actually surprised that I'm able to maintain public order in some of these provinces. I feel like it's not been that long ago that we took control of them. Alright, as far as the reinforcements they can send, I'm not worried because we've got such good generals going in. So we'll be able to take Syria and hold Antioch. They don't have any high-ranking generals in this area. Now, I want to take a look around real quick. I want to see if there's a province where I can build something after an inn. Maybe it's the brothel that allows you to get the spies. Because if the tavern gives you assassins, let's see. I must need a castle to get that. So I'll go for that next in Morocco. Do I have a tavern in any of these provinces? I do not. Alright. Let's keep going. Holy crap. Okay, nice. That's a lot of troops over there. French are the richest. Okay, so Tyrolia, so seemingly they still have a lot of territory. Okay, so basically all that. Construction was in the Middle Eastern territories. Okay, Palestine. Knights Templar. Okay, so Sinai. Mamluk horse archers. Okay. Mamluk horse archers. What else would I need? Maybe I can't get them. I'm not sure if Mamluks are. I think Mamluks are camels. Okay, Valencia is unhappy. That shouldn't surprise me, given how few guys are there. Castile's gonna need more troops, which I'm getting. Everywhere else looks pretty good right now. And we're doing good on ships. Okay, lasts for 2 years, so let's assault. Speed up that process. Oh, I need to get boats. I need to get a ship over here, actually. That's affecting my troop movement. Is this okay? There's the flag was like covering the separation between those sea regions. I was getting a little confused on where. Okay, you're going over here. I'm assuming they're building up ships here to try to fight me, so I'm gonna send one over that direction. And if I can remember to pay attention, I'm gonna mirror their ship movement over here. It's a reminder that I definitely want to keep building ships in these provinces. Basically anywhere I can recruit them around here. Feeling like it makes sense to have a big army over in Cordoba, because Cordoba can access every single territory except Navarre and Aragon here. So I'll keep one in Aragon and one in Cordoba. That way, if there's ever a rebellion, maybe I forget to pay attention to public order or something like that, I can react to it quickly. Although I'm not recalling how many troops the rebellions attack with if they do happen. So that might be a futile amount, just having one stack, but. Okay, here comes the Turkish troops. Okay. Oh, there we go. So that's what I was waiting on. A lot of construction. Offered an alliance. He's allies with the Byzantines. I'll say no. I've been refusing basically all alliances. The one reason I was looking at that and considering it was I was thinking maybe it would be good to have an ally over in the eastern area, but honestly I'm not I'm not too concerned with that. Okay, so we lost that battle. Time to sort this out. Redistribute our ships around here. Geez, I want to attack them back, but the papacy said to not attack them. Although I want to say they only said that for a couple turns, so maybe that no longer applies. Let's do it. Let's risk it. Alright, public order is good again. There was a lot of construction, so I'll go back and check on that. Okay. %200% public order, wow. Send these guys up to group with them in Castile. Morocco, we're way above what we need. Alright, focus on one thing at a time. Construction. What is Syria like for farming? 272, that's not bad. Yeah, my money's going down. I was at like 40,000 at some point, so I need to pay attention to that. Okay, and troops I can move around. 38, 143. Just gonna kind of scroll back through the provinces I have captured in the African area and move any troops forward that I don't need garrisoned. Can I move all these guys? Let's see. I don't want 13 it. I'll leave one squad of guys. We'll leave these lower tier spearmen here. 154. 164. Okay. 73. Come on. 143. 166 with those guys moving out. Let's see what happens if I move them out. 133, so I can move these guys safely. And that should be good. Move these guys out as well. Okay, so everybody's on the move. They are starting to reinforce. Again, they still do not have good generals. Do I have tower? Yeah, towers here, so I'm gonna have one watchtowers there. Let's see who owns Georgia and who owns Trebizond. Okay, Syria is ours. Let's take Edessa. And our king and some of our weaker armies. Wish I could see what kind of units they had in these. So this one is just a hell of a lot of archers, it seems. mounted and foot with a couple camels. So nothing scary so far. So some of the smaller things I got to keep an eye on, because it's going to be easy for me to just go on autopilot with moving troops and attacking and whatnot. I got to keep an eye on the seas, and I got to keep an eye on I just forgot what I was about to say. Well, the seas is one thing. The religious situation is not as big of a deal, but as I get that under control, I do want to advance my bishops. Starting to see a Saharan cavalry. Yeah. I'm assuming this place does not have good farming income. Let's see. Yeah, so it's not worth me upgrading the no tradable goods or other resources. Yeah, I'm just not going to spend money in there. Oh, and the other thing, and speaking of, that's the other thing I wanted to keep an eye on was my bank, because like I said, I was at probably 40,000, maybe more than that earlier, and I'm now down to 25,000. I figure just the amount that we've scaled up our construction and been recruiting troops constantly for so long. Don't want to go bankrupt, and even still, you see our profits are going down. I figure part of that had to do with losing that naval battle. That probably took some of our income out. Although I still do have ships there, so I'm not sure if we have enemy ships within the regions that we control, or at least have our own ships in. Does it completely disrupt the trade? That's something that I'm not sure of, how that mechanic works. Okay. So they retreated out of there. And we lost again. Defeat. Victory there. Defeat there. Okay. This is becoming a thing. The naval war is on, and unfortunately we're doing it against the Italians, who probably have some kind of bonus with the ships that they recruit. Oh boy. So from what I'm seeing, they only have one ship in that area. I'm not sure about the bordering provinces, but definitely want to keep recruiting barks. Three there. I think two should be enough to have in the Gulf of Valencia, so we'll send more here and we'll start trying to clear this out. This will be 3 versus 1, even though he's a 1-star guy. Check public order. It's all good. Okay, a lot of guys meeting up here. How many of these guys are on the move? Let's just gather them all up. I'm sure they're all headed to Antioch. %. What if we move them? 134. If we move them, let's see, 111. That should be fine. All right, so we got a title to give over in Syria, Duke of Syria. Okay. 3 acumen. It's good. Rest of these guys can start moving forward. So with our king, we'll assault Edessa, and then we can advance on Lesser Armenia with our who's this guy? Is this our heir, or at least a prince? And this guy, I think, is just a normal general. He's got some good stats. Now, I wonder if we could hold Syria with just these gentlemen. Let's see if I move out to... Let's wait on that. I was going to attack Armenia, but I'm not sure if they'll send troops from here to try to retake Syria if I do that. Pretty sure I did that already, but just to be sure. And then quick construction check. Now that we're spending so much money, I'm going to start deprioritizing areas that don't have any kind of special way to get money. So Tunisia, decent farming. So 294. This would bring it up to 350. So take like 10 turns to make the money back. That's pretty good. And then, ooh, this will pay off quicker. Or at least it'll earn us money quicker. So we'll do that. In Tunisia. Cordoba, definitely want to get a trading post since we have trade goods there. Portugal's got trade. This is upgraded salt, my dude. Increase it by 26. 26. That's not. I don't think that's particularly worth it. Let's see what the farming is like in Portugal. 360. So it'll go from 360 to 418. So that's almost an increase in 60, but yeah, it's gonna take like almost 20 turns to earn back. And then our trade income, 47 right now. It might have to do with the naval situation. Hold off on construction there. Lyon, public order is pretty good. Get a shipwright, and then we'll also get a trading post because they have trade goods there in Valencia. What are we getting from? Yeah, I think what happened with the Italian Navy, all of our trade is disrupted. Because I swear some of these places were making a lot of money on trade earlier. It could also have to do with... yeah, maybe I need to be connected to a port of a faction who I'm not at war with. I guess I'm only connected with my own ports. And... yeah, I don't think I'm even connected with any enemy ports. So that is another thing I need to do, but I want to clear up the seas first. Alright. How much boat recruitment do I have going on? I want to make sure I keep that strong. Got some bishops to move around. Send these guys over and check out what's going on with the French. Where are those troops I had coming to meet these guys? There's a 4-stack moving from somewhere. Is it these guys? I guess I'll just wait and see. Alright, this is the Duke that I moved and I was not meaning to. And then these guys can all move out because I've got a pretty good stack of troops over in Cordoba now to maintain public order. Let's see what the stats are on their ships. So they've got Dromons, how do we pronounce that? 1 attack and 4 speed, and then they also have, they had galleys or something like that. Why can I not see them? I can't get vision on them. I guess I have to have ships in the same area. I want to say galleys are 112 stats. Alright, let's see how we're doing on time. 40 minutes in, so getting close to the end on this turn. This episode, I should say. Oh, jeez. Yeah, the assassinations are going to start stepping up. Okay. What are they doing here? Armenian heavy cavalry. Yeah, this is kind of questionable. They have somewhere they could retreat to. Okay, that's good. Oh, that's annoying. So, I guess because they sent troops in, they disrupted my charge on the... They're trying to make an alliance with us. That is wacky. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I would love to not be fighting someone in the seas right now, but I'm not going to break my alliance for that. So I wonder if I'm occasionally accidentally sending dukes out, because when it seems like when combat happens, they automatically reorganize your troops and consolidate them into armies, smaller armies. Like you just saw this guy as a Duke of Syria, and he all of a sudden was inside one of these troops that I had not put him in. So that is something I want to be paying attention to. And I really don't even know if it's a... And as I'm saying that, this guy... It's the same situation. So... Alright, so they own Georgia. Let's see. This place has good trade goods, so I want to make this a trade area, but nice. Okay, for now, that is still not going to be a possibility, so I'm going to keep all these. Okay, so this is what I was looking at. So yeah, galleys are 112, but they do have a 1-star general, so we'll hit this fleet, and 2-on-1, but that's a 1-star general, so I'll hold off on him. This is a 3-on-1, so we'll take that. This is a 3-on-1, so we'll take that. Just make sure he's 2-star. I hope that 3 barks can take on a single galley, even though it's 2 stars. I would imagine they should be able to. We will see, though. And pretty sure when the horse is reared up like that, that means they have some kind of action given. Yep, that is what that means. So yeah, we're 44 minutes in. That's probably a good time to stop. And really what I'm focusing on right now is just taking out the Turks and regaining our control over the seas, because financially we're not in a great place. We've been losing money decently fast, and getting trade reestablished is going to be big for regaining that, because trade can be just a huge financial boon. And the Turks are the team I want to focus on right now, because they have the highest glorious achievement points, and if this works the way I think it does, it might be a race to get to a certain amount of points. So them and the Italians are going to be the main targets for now. And coincidentally, those are the 2 teams that we're at war with. I wasn't even really paying attention to that when I defended the French against the Italians and initially started that war with them. But anyways, I'm going to end there. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.